Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 23rd February 2024. In this video, let us evaluate the performance of high liquidity zones generated in our yesterday's report. Yesterday, we identified three high liquidity zones from 75 minutes time frame. Daily, we did not find any zones. Out of these three, two stocks are got the trades, that is Aravindo Pharma and Sri Cement. And both these stocks gave 5 trades and all 5 are successful. And more interestingly, all these trades are executed one after another. That means the first trade is completed, after that second trade is executed, after that again third. Like that all these 5 trades are executed. That means you got an opportunity to trade in all these 5 trades. And before I get into these analysis discussion, a small announcement please. If this is your first visit to our channel, please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. So please visit our NeoStock YouTube channel. There scroll down to the playlist supply demand zone price action and click on this playlist. Here all the training lessons are available. Even I am providing the link to this playlist in this YouTube video description. By clicking the link, you will directly get into this page. Then scroll down to the bottom of the page, and here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training videos are available in an order. So please go through one by one and complete this course and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So please join in the Telegram channel so that it will be helpful to you, because each time when we release a video, we will provide an update in the Telegram group. Now let's get into analysis discussion. And out of these three, Aravindo Pharma and Sri Cement, they got the trades. First, let me get into Aravindo Pharma, which gave 3 trades today. All 3 successful trades. And this is a 75 minute zone, high liquidity zone. 75 minutes, high liquidity supply zone. We have a rally base drop. Inside this 75 minutes, we have identified a 15 minute zone. Inside the 75 minutes. Actually, 2 15 minute zones we identified. One is a rally base drop and another one is a rally base drop. In the first 15 minute zone, we didn't find a proper 5 minute structure, but in the second one, we identified a proper structure, and moreover, previously, it already entered into the zone and gave a rejection before entering into the 15 minute zone. I already told several times the rejections always indicates a strong order flow in that zone. See, this was the first rejection before this 5 minute zone. And this is the second rejection. After that, see the move. And today is the third rejection, and here we got the entry. If you add the buffer value for your entry, this trade is executed. And again, this is the another entry today. This is the first entry today. This is the second entry today. And this is the third entry today. And the third entry is very interesting. Look into this. A rally base drop is created again, 15 minute zone inside the 75. Inside this 15, 5 minute zone is there. This is the 5 minute zone inside this 15. I just draw only this 5 minutes. You can also draw 15 minute zone here. And from this we got the trade. Now let us look into the first trade. And let us look into our target also. Let me go to 15 minutes time frame. See here, we have a target rally base rally, and today it gave the entry and then reached the target. If you get into 5 minutes, you will get better clarity. See here we got the entry, then prices came down, just maybe just 5 paisa or 10 paisa before this. And it reached the target. And that way, and before I tell you the profits, let me explain the other zones also. This is the second entry we got. This is the first entry. Again, this is the second entry. At 12 o'clock 45 minute, 5 minutes candle we got the entry. This first entry we got it around 9 o'clock 15 minutes candle. This is the second entry. But see here, at 15 minutes, a new 5 minutes demand zone is created. We have a ERC candle again, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles. Or if you want to consider these also ERC candle in case, then also the zone is remains same. So we have to adjust our target. So second one reached the target. But it created a new entry, 15 minutes inside we have a new 5 minute zone. See here, we have a drop, base drop. And here prices entered into this, the third entry, and reached the target. After that it violated, and the first morning, whatever the initial target we set, there it reached by end of the trading. But anyway, we can't take risk. The reason is, sometimes, see here what happened. Just reached the target, how again it moved. Same thing would have happened. It would have came down and it would have moved up. But it didn't happen today. But if that is the case, you can't wait. See, the moment once it reached, you should not be too greedy. Or if you want to be greedy means what to say, in an intelligent way, you want to take profits, you can use a trailing stop loss. If you are expecting more profit, see, if you would have looked into the trailing stop loss somewhere here, you would have exited. Instead of exit here, that way your profit margin would have been much better. But here you would have got more profit. If you use a trailing stop loss, drop, base, drop, drop, base, drop, none of these 5 minute zones are violated. And finally it reached this target almost at the end of the market closing. During the last 10 minutes of the market closing, it reached the target. If you would have used a trailing stop loss, here you would have got less profit, here you would have got more profit. See, all these are all different strategies how you need to plan. But anyway, for today's trades, I just considered up to this zone only. And moreover, remember, this is a quite risky trade. During last 1 hour trade, generally during last 1 hour trade, you have to stick to only 5 minutes targets, strictly speaking. Because it is a newly created zone, lot of pending orders are there, it pushed the prices. But otherwise, during the last 15 minutes, during the last 1 hour trade, your target should be stick to 5 minutes. That is how you have to plan. Strictly speaking, this could have been your target. Strictly speaking, this is the 5 minutes target. Maybe it reached the 15 minutes target, even the bottom 15 minutes also it reached. That is a different situation today. But every time it is not like that. So these are the points you have to keep in your mind. Because the price action is happened, we are in a position to tell, okay, it reached the 15 minutes target. It reached the next 15 minutes target. But generally, what happened during last 1 hour of the trading day, we don't take risks, especially when you are planning for the intraday trades in futures. Cash segment, it is different. Cash segment probably before, I think 2 o'clock, please correct me if I am wrong, before 2 o'clock 15 minutes or 2 o'clock 45 minutes, you have to close all your trades. If you don't close, automatically your broker will be closing the trades. But futures, you have the option to exit at any time, or you can carry the position to the next day also. You have that flexibility in futures. But in cash trades during the intraday, you don't have that flexibility. I think at any point of time by 2 o'clock 45 minutes, you have to close the trade, otherwise your broker will be closing. Please correct me if those timings are not same, what I am saying to 2 o'clock 45 minutes. Because this was the case earlier when I was trading in the olden days. I am still believing same is the case. Because nowadays I trade only in futures, I am not really knowing what's really happening in the cash trades during the intraday. So this is the way you got 3 trades today. That way Aurobindo Pharma has given, first trade it has given 15,950 rupees profit, which is 5.8% ROI, because the lot cost is around 2,70,000 rupees. That's why your ROI is reduced. Profit is increased, but ROI is increased because your margin, your one future margin cost is it's more compared to your normal future cost. And the second trade you got 9,405 rupees, which is 3.4% ROI. Third trade you got 8,140 rupees profit, and which is a 3% ROI. These are the way you got 3 successful trades today in Aurobindo Pharma. And interestingly, this is the zone created during the live market. Even if it is not created, prices again reached near to this. Maybe a little short of your 5-minute zone. Maybe even if you add the buffer, you would not have got the trade. Because of the new 15-minute zone, you got third successful trade. Because prices didn't move within close to the buffer area. Buffer means not the entry, dynamic entry buffer. I'm taking the buffer generally you add for taking your trades. In that buffer, it would not have entered. That means you would not have got the trade. If this new 15-minute zone, inside that, this 5-minute zone would not have been created during the market today. The one that is created dynamically during the market, you took the trade. And because it is a fresh zone and newly created zone today, and a lot of supply is there, it pushed so much. Those who have used a trailing stop loss here, you would have got more profit. But practically remember, as I told you earlier, most of the times when you take during last 1 hour of the trading day, your targets will be 5 minutes. And keeping 15 minutes target is a high risky. Maybe this stock is a different situation. It won't happen to all the stocks. Okay, next one is Sri Cement. This is also a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. We have a rally, base and drop candle with hidden body. And then we have follow through candles. I think software did not consider the hidden body. Because there is a reason. Software do in-depth analysis because we are already consumed a lot of orders here. Okay, anyway, this is the area we identify. Our software has identified this zone. Now inside we have identified 2 75-minute zones. This is the first one. We have ERC candle, base candle and drop candle, but adjusted the stop loss till the distal line here. Distal line of 75-minute zone. And in the second zone where actually we got the trades, this is the one. We have a drop candle, a base candle, and then another drop candle. Because the wicks are high, the high of this base candle and leg out candle we need to take as the distal line. That way we got a very big 15-minute zone. Inside that, again we fine tune to 5 minutes. Inside the 15 minutes, look here, we have a perfect structure, rally, base, drop. This is a rally, base, drop. This is the 15-minute zone. This is the area where you need to take your trade. And today prices, and moreover there is a strong belief that this zone work very well. The reason is, see the rejections before this zone earlier. Even before that, how it is holding. That means a lot of order, strong order flow is there. And almost very close, a little inside this, a very little inside the 5-minute zone, the orders picked up. But means almost very close to the proximal line. We got the entry and reached the 15 minutes target. When we got this trade, At 9 o'clock, 25 minutes, 5 minutes candle, we got this trade. Around 9 o'clock, actually, if you look into 1 minute, it is like 9 o'clock, 28 minutes. The reason why I am remembered is because in 9 o'clock, 28 minutes candle, Aravindo Pharma first trade is completed. Immediately next few seconds, this trade is executed. And then again, by 9 o'clock 45 minutes candle, it reached the target. After that, again, this second trade is executed. At 12 o'clock 20 minutes candle, almost 20 minutes prices are inside this only. Until 12 o'clock 35 minutes. It is there. Maybe in one of these candles you would have taken a trade and then pushed the prices down in the same candle. And finally it reached the target at 12 o'clock 40 minutes. After 12 o'clock 40 minutes, look into the Aravindo. Completed both the trades. And in Aravindo, at 12 o'clock 45 minutes, there it finished in 12 o'clock 40 candle, and 12 o'clock 45 minutes candle we got the entry, another entry in this stock. That's why I told you one after another. All these trades we got. That means you got an opportunity to take all the 5 trades. You got the opportunity. How many you have taken or how many I have taken, that is a different story. But our high liquidity zones gave you all 5 opportunities today. Those who would have taken all the 5, they would have got a very good profit. Let me show you how much profit probably you would have got. So this is the entry we got, and then continuously this is finished and the next one. But anyway, let's go back to Sri Cement. And this is the trade we got at 12 o'clock 15 minutes candle, and the trade is completed at 12 o'clock 40 minutes 5 minutes candle. Because here entry and target are same for both these trades, we got same profits. Sri Cement has given 4,760 profit, which is 4% ROA. And another one is also 4,760, which is also close to 4% ROA. Both the trades. If you would have taken, in case, if you would have taken all these 5 trades, you would have got a profit of 43,000 rupees. Around 43,000 rupees profit you would have got. And all these ROAs, if you combine, if you sum, you would have got 20% ROA, return on the investment. Yesterday I thought when these only 3 stocks are generated by our software, when we find only these 3 trades, I thought maybe because only 3 are there, I don't have confidence that whether we really get a trade today. But today we got 5 trades. So perfectly worked. And which one is not worked? Not worked means we did not get trade Z Limited. And Z Limited also, I didn't plan a trade because the structure is not really good, but we identified one trade. I will tell you that how exactly it is. This is a 75-minute zone. It's not the trade actually, order flow. See, actually this is the zone. Rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a rally candle. These are 75 minutes. But if you look into this, there is one more 75 minutes overlapped with this. Drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base. Actually, this is the horizon. From here, LOTL zone is created. Especially, you know what happened in LOTL? If one zone is high liquidity zone, we can treat second one also high liquidity zone. We can treat. Suppose if the first zone is violated, automatically the high liquidity permissions will be transferred to the second zone, that is LOTL zone. That is the way I designed this concept, high liquidity zone. Only in LOTL case. In LOTL case, let me repeat, even in one of these zones is a high liquidity zone, the other one also we consider it as a high liquidity zone. Both has to be violated, then only the high liquidity zone will be violated. Even LOTL also explained when a zone will be violated clearly in our training lessons. Both zones has to be violated. Even if one zone violated, that is not enough. That's why always LOTL is having some special powers. But anyway, in the first, the one that is shown by our software, rally base, because our software always identifies the most nearest one. But this is the one we drawn by looking into the charts. And in this first high liquidity zone area, there is no proper price structure. That's why I didn't draw any 15-minute zone inside. Let me show you. Let me go to the 15 minutes, you will get clarity. Look here, it is not at all the structure. We have a drop candle, we have a rally candle. In between, there are no base candles. So we can't plan any trade here. Even here also, if you look into this, there is no 15-minute structures here. If at all, if you want to plan anything, maybe you may consider this a drop base. This is not a rally candle, or you have to compare both as a base candles. That way you have to draw a zone like this. This is actually a 15 minutes demand zone, but I am giving a different color. This is a 15-minute demand zone. This is a 75 minutes demand zone. You may draw a zone like this, drop base, considering and a rally candle. Now go to 5 minutes. Sorry, this is a 5-minute zone. Go to 15-minute zone. Sorry for my mistake. It's my bad. See here, here also you have a ERC candle, you have rally candle, in between no base candle. That means there is no 15 minutes candle here. If you directly go to 5 minutes, you have a zone, but this is bypassing the fine tuning the zone concept. Unless there is a price action clue, you cannot directly take a trade in 5 minutes by ignoring the 15-minute zone. That's why you cannot take. That is the reason why I didn't draw zone here. This is a ERC candle. This is another ERC candle. In between, there are no base candles. So this is the reason why in this zone I didn't plan any trade. If at all institutions want to keep this zone alive, they have to, next time when prices enter, they have to create again a fresh 15-minute zone inside this. But we have LOTL zone here. Because LOTL is there, what we can do? Inside we can consider the below zone. This is the one below. Here we have a leg candle, base candle, a rally candle. If you consider this, because I am happy with this, some people don't like to consider this as a leg, they may consider this is the base. If that is the case, how many base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now also this zone will be violated. But I myself convinced, okay, see here, when you zoom the chart, this is good enough. See all these candles, they are all small candles compared to this one. So that is the reason why I consider, I have given priority, I have given OK to say this is a leg candle, this is a base, this is a rally. And inside this 15 minutes, I identified a 5 minutes. Structure is very clear. You have a drop candle, base candle, rally candle, follow through candles, all three. Maybe you can consider this area as a one trade if next time prices enter into this. But anyway, today prices did not enter into this zone. So we did not get any entry. So this is about the analysis of the high liquidity zones identified in our previous report, and these are the profits given by the today's trades from Aravindo Pharma and Sri Cement. Hope this analysis and information is helpful to you for your further study. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.